All Elite Botches strikes again, and I'm not talking about the Twitter account, I'm talking about the untrained, unprofessional wrestlers over at All Friends Wrestling. Because after Dynamite finished, Rampage was taped, and during this taping for AEW Rampage, Sammy Guevara faced Jeff Hardy, and Sammy went for a shooting star press and landed right on Jeff Hardy's face. Knee in the face. Jeff Hardy was knocked out. Did they stop the match? No. They continued the match, and I don't know the result of the match, nor do I care, because someone had a potential concussion in the match, and they carried the match on. This isn't the first time AEW has done this. They did it with Matt Hardy against Sammy Guevara again. Concussion, really bad one Matt had, and they continued the match like nothing happened. It's things like this that are going to make people like me continue to hate AEW. It's things like this that are going to put wrestlers in an early grave. It's things like this that are going to end careers. Tony Khan needs to sort his fucking shit out and stop these injuries. Now, I know, WWE has had some injuries. Yes, these have been freak accidents and shouldn't have happened, but they happened, and WWE took the correct route for these injuries. Matches were stopped. People are taking time away, including CM Punk. Seth Rollins isn't wrestling, but he will be fine very soon. So don't throw these whataboutisms at me. Don't throw all these, but WWE, you're a fed dick rider. Don't throw that shit at me, because I've just explained that these were freak accidents, and these are by fully trained professionals who had freak accidents, and WWE took the correct protocols in the situations of these matches where people were injured. AEW are not doing that. If someone has just had a potential concussion, they just carry on the fucking match. They don't stop it. They just carry on. Oh, carry on. Jeff Hardy, he's absolutely knocked out clean in the middle of the ring here, but just carry on. Do another move. Do another move to him. Why not? Because these people are fucking idiots. And someone at AEW needs to take control. Someone needs to be a boss. Someone needs to tell these people to fucking sort themselves out. Because if you don't have that, we're going to carry on with this shit where people are getting concussed and having to continue the match. A wrestler's going to continue the match. The booker, the person in charge, needs to stop that wrestler and protect that wrestler from themselves. Tony does not do that. It is the referee's job to call an audible and stop the fucking match. Not go in your earpiece. Jeff's knocked out. What should I do? What should I do, Tony? Everything's great. Just carry on the match. Everything's great. Because Tony Khan's not a boss. Tony Khan doesn't have the balls to say stop the match. Even though it should be the referee's call. The referee should treat the match like it is real. If you go for a count, then you count to 3 no matter what. If they kick out, they kick out. If someone has been knocked out, you stop the bastard match. You don't continue, you stop the bastard match. Now, I don't know who was the referee here. It was probably fucking Aubrey Horse Edwards. Or that other guy, the one who is letting people get concussed and carrying on the matches. I can't remember what his name is. He was the referee in the Moxley and what's his fucking name? One of the Lucha Bros. He was the referee in that match. Moxley was concussed after a pile driver. Referee says, "Oh, do the move again. Just do the move again. Why not? Just do the move again. Like a fucking moron. And AEW need to sort this shit out. This isn't something to really joke about. This is serious shit. And if they carry on the way they are, they're going to have a bigger rate of injury and early death than ECW. And ECW has ended a lot of fucking careers over the years that it was on. Look at fucking Stevie Richards. That man was in a fucking wheelchair for fucking knows how long, because he had to have tons of surgery on his neck, and that's why he does his YouTube channel, Stevie Richards. He analyses matches, and he analyses injuries and how it could have been prevented, because he takes it seriously after the mistakes he's made in his past. So wrestlers of today don't make those same mistakes, but they continue to make those same mistakes, and Tony Khan does not help the situation whatsoever. Ugh. Now on to something else. People are trying to get a hashtag trending. They're trying to do another We Want Cody. But this one is Bayley versus Io for main event. These people want Bayley versus Io Sky to be the main event of WrestleMania for Night 1. Why? I understand that this story has been building for nearly 2 years, right? I understand that. I understand where people complained last year that Charlotte and Rhea want the main event. We said Sami and KO versus the Usos was the better story, and it was the bigger match, which it was, which is why it was the main event. Now, imagine we get a tag match. Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And then, after that match, Bayley and Io have to follow that match. That's going to bury that match. That's going to destroy any potential that match has. Because you're putting them on after the fucking Rock and Roman Reigns. That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. You don't do that with a match card. It buries the match, and the wrestlers, people are going to be worn out. People are going to have no interest in watching because they've just watched the big money match. The big money match needs to be the main event. Last year, Sami and KO versus the Usos was the big money match on that night, and it happened to have the better story. But if you put Bayley and Io on after the fucking Rock, that's going to destroy the potential that match has. But people don't understand that because they just want what they want. You can't put a women's match after the fucking Rock. It's going to destroy that match. It's going to make people lose interest in that match. And I don't care how fucking good it is. They're not following The Rock. They're not. And that's even if The Rock is wrestling. If it's Seth versus Drew, maybe we can come to an agreement. Maybe. But it's looking like it's going to be a tag match. And Bayley and Io ain't following that tag match whatsoever. So get that idea out of your heads, because it is very fucking stupid. It harms Bayley, it harms Io, it harms that feud that's been building for nearly 2 years because you decide to put them on after The Rock. That's not how match placement works. But anyway, if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on X at @TheCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.